the blow. Like,
softening the blow.
Subtly
Okay.
softening the blows. Like, yeah, it was tough, but, the team that just beat us, they are absolutely crushing the guys next in line. Just to let you know.
Well, and I'm not sure. Listen, I think that's reasonable.
Yeah. That scared fans, though, because after that, Twitter
does.
was like, this was the response on Twitter after that. They were like, they're going to be running it back, aren't they?
Right.
That was the Twitter response to that comment. They're running it back, aren't they?
They might not, though. They might not be able to, because Mitch Marner might say, sorry, I'm going somewhere else.
Right, he holds the cards. If he doesn't want to be here,
he holds the cards. Exactly. Or it might not that he doesn't want to be here. He feels that it's time to move on. Like that's,
Sure.
I don't think it has to be egregious. I also just believe that if Mitch Marner wants a change or believes there's a change or something like that, I think this organization, I missed yesterday, obviously, and I saw the snippets. Of course, it's like 10 minutes into the show and Shani gets the gate.
Credit to them.
Credit to them.
For
exactly. Not 7:05. But, I think this organization is going to continue to get stronger, and it might be addition by subtraction. And you know what? Like, it's all rumblings. Well, maybe this guy's going to command this type of money and that. Again, I come back to, tinkering with a team that already has, some really good pieces. Again, you're not starting from square one. This is tinkering, but tinkering in a way that makes your team better. Like you guys talked about it. That team last night, again, this Florida Panther team has found they found it against the Leafs, but they found it at another level with Carolina.
They're getting
like that was
and stronger.
Ass kicker. Exactly. Like that you go back to Bill Zito, and we come back bold moves. It's Huberdeau, 115 points for Matthew Tkachuk. It's being aggressive, letting players go. Brandon Montour, you're gone. Okay, we're going to find somebody out. Like, there are shrewd moves that were made by Bill Zito. This is where Brad Treliving is going to get an opportunity to make shrewd moves. And it might not be the most popular thing. Everybody is just resigned. Hey, John Tavares got to come back, if he cuts his salary in half and all that. Maybe it's like, hey, I want to see something different. I'm sorry, and I'm going to use that money for something else. Like, I can't wait to see what Treliving and his management group have in store for this organization. I'd be shocked if it was, hey, let's run it back again and just tinker a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it is worthy of pointing out, who they're committed to. They have both goalies locked in. There's 6 defensemen who played every playoff game. They're all on term. Now, that is going to be a question we will talk a lot about over the next 5 weeks. Like, what's the mini
upgrade needs there?
Okay, so what's your mini Jerry's that they move? Like, and if they're going to move off someone, it's probably Morgan Riley. Like, who else are they moving?
Well,
are you talking other than Tavares and Marner?
Well, I'm talking, if you look at the defense, the 6 defensemen that played, McCabe, Tanev, Riley, Carlo, Benoit, Ekman-Larsson, they're all on term. They all have at least 2 years left, I believe, on their contract, or at least this year anyway. Benoit may be entering.
I think Carlos got one more, doesn't he?
I thought he had 2 years left, but
I'll check right now.
Anyway, it's at least this full season where they're all on term. So that is a legitimate question. If you're going to make a move, like McCabe's deal's just kicking in, Tanev's not going anywhere. Carlo they just acquired. You could flip him again, but you just got him. Benoit, I thought, played great. Like in the playoffs, he was outstanding. You're not moving off him.
He was one of their leading minute munchers in the playoffs.
He played as well as you could ever expect a guy in his position to play.
Yes.
And Ekman-Larsson's in year 1. So
they need to upgrade. They need somebody who can move the puck. They don't have anybody that moves the puck.
Well, it's supposed to be
I look at those
44.
You're right, but I look at those four final teams. All of them have a puck-moving defense. I know Brent Burns is 40. He can still move the puck. Slavin's elite defensively. You look at Bouchard can move the puck. And you look at Heiskanen. I'm looking around. You look at Florida's got 2 of them, Seth Jones and Ekblad. Those are 2 number 1 defensemen.
You can add on top of moving the puck, Jamie, it's making plays, whether it's at the offensive.
I'm sorry, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like plays in your own end, plays in the offensive zone, joining the rush, just like not quite a rover, but almost. Like Mo used to be that. Mo was that. He was the guy that was dancing all over the place. And he hasn't done that in the last calendar year. So what they're going to do with that, I'm not sure.
Well, that's the elephant in the room, is that the longest standing guy would represent significant change. Like, that's not a tinkering move. You know,
No.
and it doesn't mean you won't move off other guys. You don't owe anything to anybody. You know, maybe Carlo, you tried, it didn't work. If you don't think it worked, then you move off him. Maybe you move off Ekman Larson.
Ryan, I've been saying it. We've all been saying it for several years now. When you've had the results that you've had, and we've all said it, and Craig Button, who used to be a general manager, said it, you have to be open to basically anything at this particular point, within reason. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like you are exploring everything that could possibly be changed for the positive.
Yep. Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. And I think you have to look at everything, because what you're trying to do in the offseason is make your team better. And I think Brad Treliving, he deserves a ton of credit because he made his team better last offseason. Hayes, we talked about those 6D were very good. Now the challenge is the next step. Get that D, get that forward group to the next level. And, you know, that's a challenge because everybody else around them are going to. Ottawa's going to try and make moves to get better.
Ottawa,
Detroit, Montreal, like right,
sure.
like
and
those teams.
Let's be clear.
That are,
Florida's not going anywhere. Like even if, you know, I think they'll keep. I think they'll find a way to keep Ekblad. I think they will. And if they do, then you've got Ekblad, Jones, Forsling, and Mikkola as your top four. That's the best top four in the league. Like no one's touching that. Bob's in net for another year. And even if Bennett leaves, not ideal, but you move Lundell up. Lundell's a stud. And you're still going to have Barkov and Reinhart and Verhaeghe and Kachuk and, you know, Lusto-Reinen. And this kid's been unbelievable.
Rodriguez
is on term. And
that's the luxury Florida has. They're like, Sam Bennett, you want to go for $10 million? Like I love these. If this isn't agent planting, I don't know what is. Now it's like it used to be $8 million. Now it's like somebody tossed out there today. I think it was EJ Raddick. He's like, I've been told one team is willing to go as high as 10.
$10 million for Sam Bennett.
Cap's going up, and you know what?
That agent's sitting in his backyard throwing breadcrumbs to everybody in the media, just like the guy Noodles saw at the Peeler joint in Denver.
That guy, what was his name? Jalen Rose.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Oh, that's right. I shouldn't probably say
allegedly.
Yeah. Allegedly.
But we know who his agent. We know who his agent is. It's the same as Marner's agent. Sam Bennett. So listen, I think 10 mil for me. I love Sam Bennett. I love him. 10 mil does seem very rich for a second line.
As much as you need intangibles, and overpaying for skill is a dangerous game. Overpaying for intangibles and a guy that's going to get you 45 or 50 points is very dangerous.
Yes, and he fits in beautifully in Florida. You got to remember that. He pops in Florida. He looks amazing in Florida.
I bet you he does the same thing Reinhart does.